Hello and welcome. Today we're doing a cube draft of Algomancy. So there's quite a few different ways. Yeah, doing it with people in the Discord. If you want to draft with us, join the Discord, and I mean we're gonna do quite a few of these. So come hang out with us. There's quite a few ways you can cube draft. We're using like the built-in one that does it like MTG style. There's also like an Algomancy style cube draft. So there's a bunch of different ways you can cube draft this game. This is just one of them. And it's a lot of fun. So, what we were looking for opening picks, there's a couple different directions you can go. You could just take strong cards that keep you open. Rebalance is good. You could take strong cards that you like. Harbinger of Immolation is pretty sick. The most important thing when you're looking for is like cards that have a single affinity are really high value because you can splash those much easier into other decks. Cards that are multiple affinities are harder to play, but they're also quite good. Like Torrential Reclamation, one of the better cards. I think I'm just going to take Rebalance. It's so good. It's such a good card here. So I'm just going to pick it up. It's each player gives an opponent control of one of their units. I don't know how to zoom on this. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's sick. Just right click. Okay, there we go. I'll just right click on stuff. So it's like an edict effect that you can like steal things with. It's really, really good. This pack, Suppression Field is really nice. It basically is like a counter spell. Counter spells are so good in this, and it can erase mods as well. So I like that one. As far as wood cards, Corrupting Blight is quite strong. It's like gain control of something at the end of combat, basically, and then they get it back, and then you get it back. Or it's just like a 1-mana 4/4, which is pretty solid. Aether Channeler is also kind of busted. It just makes crystals whenever things spawn. People love Hoobapan. I love Abduct. One of my favorite cards and arts in the game. Just really cool. And then Pestilent Mycelium also somewhat underrated here. So a lot of directions to go. I think I'm going to take this Corrupting Blight and just go kind of into like the Steal Things deck. Well, we have Ralph. So Ralph, 1 mana, gives an opponent control of him. And if that goes through, you're going to get 3 1/1s. Also has Graft. So Ralph plus Corrupting Blight. You give an opponent control of Ralph, and then you get him back at the end of turn. So it's just kind of makes 3/3/3/1/1s every turn. Not necessarily the best, but it's pretty good. You can also like Ralph and then rebalance if you really want to. I don't think that's a particularly good play, but it is something. The other option is Bow Toxicity, but let's just see what we can do. See what we can do on this like donation tokens type theme. Okay, so this thing essentially gives you an extra token if you would create some. This thing's great. Whenever something dies, doesn't just have to be yours. You make 1/1s and a lot of other good stuff. Sacrificial Burst is good. I mean, like, yeah, we're not locked into our first pick here. I mean, I do like this card. But right now we have all single affinity cards, so taking this is about as much of a commitment as taking something like the Burst. I'm going to try General. No, I'll take the Oracle. I think the Oracle's really sick. Kind of ran out of time there. Okay, well, we have something that's missing art, which is unfortunate. This card, I know what it is. It's poisonous 2/2, and when it dies, you delete all units with -1/-1 counters on it. So kind of unfortunate it didn't load for us. But someone's definitely cutting our fire cards, or our wood cards, so we need to move into something else. Water feels quite open. The tricky part with water is it's going to be tough for us to cut it enough where like someone else doesn't also just jump in. So that's something to consider. But I think I'm going to speculate on this Xenopod Progenitor. Sparkwraith is also kind of sick as a different direction we could go. But you know what? I'm going to try this. This card's good. Okay. Okay. Wow, a lot of directions we can go here. Spirit of Vengeance, does damage when something dies is really good. Bow Remediation just steals cards out of their hand. So that's pretty spicy. Overwhelm is good removal. And Rotspore Herald, if I had taken the thing that grows whenever you play counters, like giving everything deadly with fireballs just insta-kills a lot of stuff. So that's kind of fun too. I kind of want to just take this Bow Remediation though. Overwhelm is also tempting, but I think this card's pretty sick. It might be because it's just my favorite art. We'll see. That is a late Arc Lightning. There's also a Torrential Reclamation. Immolate, sacrifice a unit to draw. It has graft, really strong. Uh, Pretty late arc lightning though. I do like that card. It is a little expensive, but I mean it has electric, so you can like chain through a formation and just kill a ton of units at once. Um, so that's also tempting. Reclamation plus this thing is like this card is really, really, really strong. I'm gonna speculate on this. Okay. I think I'm getting my answer here. I mean, there's a Hoobapan, which is a lot of fun. There's also Hearthwood Ancient, sacrifice a unit to grow my team. Mycelium's really good if we're going like poison stuff, which we could be. And then Mindspore Fiend also is really good with Ralph and Corrupting Blight. I think I'm going to take that. It's a single affinity, so there's a lot of other directions we can go. Like Minor Kraken is insane. Bloated Mana Bulb also pretty nice, but I think Minor Kraken, like, this is just raw power when it attacks. Recall things with 5 or less defense. Very good. Pull Under is also really sick. You like, if they have a big grafted unit, you just put it into your bin, and it's really hard for them to like stop that. I don't have a ton of graft things. I mean, Bloated Mana Bulb's good, but this also triggers Xenopod Progenitor, so see what's going on there. Here's Tempest Wrangler versus Engorged Codex. So Tempest Wrangler is nice. It has Alluring, which like forces them to block. You can do some crazy things there. This thing is going to get huge if we can get enough recall shenanigans going. And then Engorged Codex is just, it's just good card draw, to be honest. Probably this is the safest pick because I'm more solidly in wood. But look at this, water's wide open. I can grab, I don't have a ton of damage, so Null Drone isn't necessarily what I want to be, but Surly Stalker is really good. Reclaimer is also nice. I think this is a ton of value in this deck. I could see taking Reclaimer. The problem is I just have so many other expensive things, but yeah, I'm going to take this. I think hitting for damage is where I want to be. Overwhelm is quite nice, just interactive removal. Death Cap does give me an out to tokens, but I think because this is graftable, that's quite nice. I will speculate on the Unfinished Creation. I don't think I'm going to go that direction. I'll take this just to cut wood. We get a Hoobapan, and we get the Pull Under. Wow, we are in the open lane for sure. There's a recall. Each player recalls a unit and uses 2 life. So recall is basically put it into your hand from play. Very good card. I kind of have to take that. This is like a huge signal into the archetype, and I'm very happy. Like, imagine you play recall with this guy. Whenever one or more cards enter a player's hand, you can pay 1 to create a 2/2. So you have this guy in play, you play recall. Each player recalls a unit, you pay 2 mana, get 2 2/2s, and like bounce stuff. It's really sick. You know, if we can wheel as Lumen Grove Lurker, this bounces things. This card's crazy, like exchange control of stuff. I don't think this comes around, but I think recall's too good to pass up here. Okay. There's a Megadeth. I love me a Megadeth. When attacks, make a poison 5. I have a lot of 4s. So Bloomcaster is also tempting. Whenever you play a unit, make a 1/1. I have a lot of units, and in particular, this is kind of nice with recall effects, right? Because you can like play a 1-drop, bring it back to your hand, play it the whole time you're making 1/1s. So I am tempted by this. And there's quite a few good wood cards in this pack. Like, these cards might seem innocuous, but because of the graft effect, they're quite strong. I'm just going to take the Bloomcaster, though. I think that's sort of the best overall card. Ooh, Boon of Protection and Woodland Warding, both excellent counter magic spells. Negate an effect that targets an allied effect player unit is great. Negate all effects targeting allied players is good too. And then this card's also really sick. 0 mana recall you, but has graft. So like you could put Overwhelm on it, and then you can recall it, trigger Overwhelm, and then when you bounce something, all the mods go to the bin. So you can re-graft it the following turn, and this just becomes this like late game engine that lets you get so much value. So I like to wheel that. This is also just a great late game engine. 2 mana, make a 1/1, pretty good. Like this whole pack is insane. This is actually genuinely, I would take this whole pack. And this is where the Algomancy style cube draft is really nice, where instead of just taking one card per turn, you can kind of swap multiple cards in your hand with the pack. So I would have liked to be able to Algomancy style that. This, however, this is a spicy one. Reveal the top 8 cards in the deck. Choose up to 2 of them with total cost 8 or less. You can play them now for free and recycle the rest. We have a lot of 4s. This 8 cost card being 2 4s is pretty spicy. So I'm considering that. Phytochemical Protection is also just busted. It's like great interaction and stuff. And then Invigorate is really good at keeping my things alive if our opponents have like a Flame of History or Fireballs. I think this maybe will wheel. So I can just take one of these 2. I think Protection has the highest upside. Don't get me wrong. I love Tides of the Cosmos. I just don't think this was necessarily the time for it. Whispering Mantid is good, cheap evasion. Verdant Necrophage is removal, but when it despawns, each opponent gets a unit back from their bin. So pretty high risk, high reward if it ever dies. Because despawn includes recalling it. So you can like play this, recall it, but they get the thing back that you killed. It is good tempo. I don't know if that's better than just like a Galactic Germination to make a bunch of tokens or Sprouter. I don't think I'm playing this card. I'll try a Whispering Mantid. I haven't really played too much with this card. Okay. This is going great. Frosted Denial, Dreadwave Devourer, Seabed Shellcaster, all excellent. Tidal Reversion, even Inspiration is really good here. Just your units get big. This is similar to Recall, you just bounce 2 things. This is sort of our first like real counterspell. And then this is like 6 mana, 6/4, negate an effect. And then if this goes through, you get to like do it. I kind of like that. I mean, I have Recall. Very high upside. Very high upside. We'll take it. Our deck's all expensive, and that's fine. This came around. Okay. This card is insane. Exchange control 2 targets units, swap their positions. I love this card too, because it bounces things, so that triggers our recall, whatever. But like, worst case scenario, your opponent tries to kill something you have, you switch, and then they kill their own thing, you take their best card. If I go like Corrupting Blight, Organic Exchange, I can like play it, attack them for 4, hit them after combat, trigger on the stack, switch it, give them the Corrupting Blight, and then I get my Corrupting Blight right back. So yes, I will happily take this card. We get a Megadeath. The other option is a Dreamfloat Drifter, which also is really good with Xenopod Progenitor because it's card draw, so drawing a card goes into your hand. The flying is kind of nice. It does help with my early curve because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just take a Megadeath. Megadeath is so sick. I live for Megadeath. This card is looking a little bit spicier. If I get Tides of the Cosmos to wheel, you can play this and then Tides of the Cosmos like makes an 8/8. I also have Bioremediation to make a 4/4 pull under Organic Exchange. So this might actually be better than Vaporweave. The question is, do I want to play Dreadspawn Horror? I don't think so. Let's take this dude. There it is. Honestly, now I will do this because this is just so much value. This can help us stay alive. This can help us find cards. Glimpse X, where X is your affinity to water, essentially. I think I just take the Germination. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to start with it. Ooh, okay. Take a Frosted Denial, also pretty good with Arcane Concentrator. You can just pay it for like arbitrarily large amounts. Yeah, we absolutely found the open lane in this draft. There is one bot in here, so they could be cutting us, but like, I don't think they've really messed up any of our picks. I like have a full deck after pack 2. So we'll see. Pack 3 should be really good for us. Invitation is interesting, right? It is a card draw for Xenopod. I just don't know how often I'm going to be like wanting to put a unit into play with this card. It's good if they like attack you, you can like sneak in a Megadeath and just get them, I guess is one option. Okay, this pack, Spewing Mushroom's great. I need more early plays. I love like Brip or Upheaval in particular is quite good, bounces everything, but I'm a little worried about my turn one. So let's take a mushroom. Okay, this pack. Ooh, okay. Got Leaping Lilac, Orblish Horoth, Slink. Slink is a pretty good turn one play. Flourishing Flora, we're not so much into the tokens as we were before. So that's something. I mean, Lilac with Arcane Concentrator, the ability to recall it is pretty strong. It's just a little expensive. Uh, do I have enough support for Slink is the question. I mean, I can Slink Whispering Mantid, which is pretty good card draw, but I don't have... I have Protection, and I have Boon of Protection as ways to stop that, and that's about it. Otherwise I could just take a Horoth. I think I'm going to take the Lilac and wheel the Horoth. That's what's going to happen here. Ooh. Wait a second. So at the start of deployment, recall all the other units. I have... this is kind of actually not terrible in our deck, but the real utility of this card is if you can give it to the opponent and force them to bounce all of their stuff. So I have Mind Spore Fiend, which can give it to them. I can augment this onto a Ralph to give it to them. I have Rebalance to give it to them, and I have Organic Exchange to give it to them. So I'm going to take this. Spawn Tender, would love to wheel. I don't think anyone's going to steal our Spawn Tender. This is a pretty good channeled Amalgam deck. Holy cow. Whenever you play non-token spell, put X counters on me, where X is that spell's cost. Yeah, Leaping Lilac, put 5 counters on it. Suddenly your 2-drop is huge. This draft is going well, to put it lightly. Okay. I love Jelly. Aethercap Siphoner is also really sick. It like moves counters when you play spells. Slime Beast, I mean, Ambush is great. This is a good card to donate to the opponent. We are in the open lane, and it's not even close. I think I like Jelly. I don't have that much removal or interaction, and this is perfect for that. It's a spell, so like, imagine we have these two out and we play Jelly. We get a 3/3. This gets bigger. I'll take a Jelly. Spell Excavation. You can play a spell from your bin as unstable. Rippleback Skulker, evasive, and use steal cards from opponent's bins. Spell Excavation on Tides is funny. Pretty good with Leaping Lilac, Dreadwave, Pull Under. It's a little bit awkward with Channeled Amalgam Arcane Concentrator because it costs 1 and it triggers them. So it is a little awkward in that regard. But it does give us like Boon of Protection, Recall, Rebalance. The Skulker's really good though, and I am a little worried about how expensive our deck is. But I already have enough playables. We'll just take the Skulker. Okay, so these are the cards we've already seen. This is a Brip. Pretty cut and dry Brip. I don't even know if I necessarily like Brip. It's just what I'm taking here. Here's a Slink. Okay, we get the Spawn Tender. Oracle of Foretelling is also a spell unit. Do these trigger? These do not only trigger during battle, but everything in my deck's very expensive, so it's going to be hard to make this work. So I'm going to grab the Spawn Tender. It's pretty good. Here's a Spawning Ground to keep us alive early. Love that. Okay. We get the Slime Beast. There's a lot of evasive dudes as well. I guess Orblish Horoth didn't wheel, but I'll take a Lurking Slime Beast for more interaction, I think. Because the goal with this is like, you Leaping Lilac. They try and kill it. You ambush your Leaping Lilac. And then you Lilac again, and then you have an 8/3. Like, it's so much value. I need to start making cuts, though, because this is so many. I don't think we need Codex. I think we have enough value that I don't have to play this thing. I still could, though. I mean, it will be a lot of card draw for us. I don't know about this Oracle. I don't have a ton of, like, ways to kill things. We're going to be bouncing things more than killing them. People in my Discord love Hoobapon. I actually don't, and I know I'm going to get hate in the comments for this. I don't think it's that good. But that's okay. To everyone their own. Recall, Boon, Species, Blight. Could cut Whispering Mantid. It does give me somewhat of like this repeatable win condition type. Like I have Slink, right? So I could put this on Slink and do that. But I also think I prefer like evasive. I guess making this unblockable too is kind of spicy. I don't want to play against this card. This card is busted. Last pick, Oracle of Foretelling. Okay. I could see cutting Bloomcaster just because I don't have a ton of cheap creatures, but I think it's still quite good. I have so many ways to give my opponent an invasive species. A lot of expensive stuff. I mean, Ralph, I could just give it to my opponent to make some blockers to survive, because if we go late, this deck seems pretty hard to beat. I'm not sure about Bioremediation in the main deck. It's sick. It's really, really sick. But it like this deck is going to lose by not impacting the board enough. And I just want to make sure like every card that I play is like very high impact directly to the board. And all of these look pretty high impact. I could also, I mean, honestly, like think about this. I just play invasive species and I have like jelly, bounce jelly, hit my opponent with it. That's kind of sick too. So we got to find one more cut. Probably going to take me a while to get there. So I'm just going to make the cut. And then when I'm recording the first match, I'll just tell you when I cut. See you all round 1. Okay, so I finished the draft. I actually ended up cutting the guy who makes 2/2s whenever something enters the player's hand during battle, because I looked at my deck in my hand and I actually don't have a ton of things that like let me draw during battle. So unfortunately, I had to cut it. Someone ended up going into water, and I was like, who did it? Turns out it was the one bot that we had. They cut my Eldritch Reclaimer, my Vaporwave Eidolon, my Upheaval, my Orbalish Horoth, my Dreamfloat Drifter, like all these Hush Mush, all these cards I would have liked. Cosmic Reversal would be so sick in my deck. So the bot cut us off, but we're just gonna go through like the other decks that other people drafted. So Shady ended up with like a Fire Earth with a light wood splash. So the way the deck building works, and it looks like he struggled to complete his deck, but like you typically want to have one base element and then run one affinity cards from 2 of the other elements, or be solidly in 2 elements. So like Arc Lightning, Tower, and Colossus, you're kind of locked into Fire Earth. Having these extra wood cards is a little bit awkward because he's gonna have to go down one more card to be able to play them. He doesn't have to though, which is kind of like you could just not play those cards, which is fine. But yeah, some cool stuff there. Karanda is metal, earth, fire. Malicious hardware is, oh geez, borrower forms manufacturer. This is like a sacrifice control deck with like void memory, singularity. This deck's really sick actually. Good amount of interaction. Body swap plus robots is really good because robots have base stats of 0/0. So body swap like turns something else into a 0/0, turns your robot into like a 4/4. Pretty good. Maxwell. Oh, so Shady and Maxwell were cutting each other. Maxwell's looks pretty nice except this random Curio Drifter, which I think they just forgot to cut because they have 31. So it's just like a solid earth fire deck. The curve is really low, which is a little bit concerning because in Algomancy, like you kind of want some expensive stuff. I mean, maybe I'm just coping for the fact that my curve is so high. We'll see. Ooh, and this is like a nice metal wood tokens deck. This one looks spicy too. Sylvan Sprouting plus Pernicious Photosynthesis. The classic. All-consuming Blight, Sylvan Sprouting. Make a bunch of poisons for each unit. Pack Leader is pretty good top end. Yeah, this deck... Ooh. Wait, this deck is scary. Makes sense. Lords ZX won like our last 2 tournaments, I think. So pretty spooky stuff. Anyway, I think I'm playing against Karanda. So this is the deck that I'll be facing. See you all right there. All right, we're here for a round against Lord ZZX. See how it goes. We should start rolling for initiative, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. Do you want odd or even?
I'll take odd.
All right.
Nice. With my deck, I think I want to give you the initiative.
Okay. Can live with that. Okay, good luck.
Luck, have fun.
Okay, let's get to it. So, opening pack. We've got some options. Starting with Bloomcaster could give us to an aggressive start early. It doesn't give us like the best defensive options. Invasive Species is actually quite good defensively. It makes it hard for us to develop our board going forward. but I don't hate it. It also sets us up to donate it in the future if our opponent gets out of hand. Sort of a non-bow with Bloomcaster, but I think that's okay. Tides of the Cosmos we'll keep for later. And, oh, didn't want to show that. We'll keep that for later. And then Shirley Stalker I think has potential. I don't think I'm going to play Skulker. I think it's between Bloomcaster and Species, so I'm going to ditch those two here. Cool. I'm just going to use the shorthand to put the cards next to my deck when I'm done, since I'm like muted when I'm talking.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. So I'm ready, and I'm getting... What am I getting? Okay, we'll play it the reasonable way. I'll get 2 wood.
Cool. I'm going to trade for 2 metal.
Okay. I have no haste, so I'm good to go to deployment.
Yep, same here.
Just a Bloomcaster.
Yes, a scary start. I'm going to start with Scavenging Sentry.
Also scary. Okay, there's that. Here we go. Okay, well, I'm very happy I didn't go for the invasive species start, because my opponent could just sacrifice it to Scavenging Sentry if I gave it to them. So, let's avoid that. I mean, I guess I could set up a situation where I rebalance and take the Scavenging Sentry and then give them the invasive species. There's a lot of work involved in doing that, but like, I could go like overwhelm, rebalance invasive species in this turn or a future turn, so something to consider. I mean, I also do have like Ralph invasive species for this turn, and I could use rebalance, but I don't really want to give them Bloomcaster. So for this turn, again, I think Spawn Tender is better for the late game. Pull Under also probably better for the late game. I think the graftability of Overwhelm is kind of nice. Surely Stalker Overwhelm could be like the engine we're going for here. So I don't hate that. I mean, this is fun, but I think we're kind of past this at this point. They're in Nettle, so if I try and play Shirley Stalker, maybe it's not that big of a deal. They have initiative. They're probably going to attack me. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. And I'm going to need another water here, or wood here. So let's get rid of Ralph. Okay, I'm good. You get 2 wood. Is that correct? Yeah. I think you might be muted. I'm getting 2 water.
I am indeed muted.
Okay. I was like, you're a little quiet.
Yeah.
All right, bring it on.
I will attack.
Okay. Anything before blocks?
Nothing before blocks.
Okay. I will attempt a Surly Stalker.
Okay.
Trigger Bloomcaster.
That is okay with me.
Okay, so I will make a 1/1.
Great.
Oh, the tokens are over here. Cool.
Yeah, it's weird being on the other side.
Yeah. Okay, so make a 1/1. Surely Stalker resolves. Can I go to blocks?
No.
Okay.
I will be casting Abduct.
Oh no. Yeah. That's pretty good. I love this spell so much. I've never seen someone play it. Love to see it get used, even if it is
love
against
this
me.
card. It's like a pet favorite of mine. Here is for 4/4, but I do, to swing in, so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it goes through.
Cool.
I think I block like this then.
Yep, that seems pretty reasonable. I'm okay with this trade.
Okay, so you just eat the flower, but you get Shirley Stalker. Okay. Okay, so that went terribly. Abduct is so good in that spot, right? I spent 4 mana, they spent 4 mana, they get my thing. But I think we can definitely come back from this. Mind's Morphine I don't love. Like, these are all kind of early game cards. We're more into the, like, Leaping Lilac rebalance or Leaping Lilac overwhelm boon of protection type area. So I think we're just going to ditch these and keep all the good cards here. Bloomcaster's pretty nice with Organic Exchange as well. The downside of keeping this hand is I'm kind of forced to attack because if my opponent says no attacks, I'm in trouble. But I think I just have to make do with that. If I didn't have the initiative, this would be much better. Actually, let me think about this. Yeah, because they took my graft effect too. So, yeah, I think I gotta do this and just go big. Okay, I'm ready. I'm gonna get a water and a shard.
Cool. I'm gonna grab a wood and a shard.
I have no haste.
Same here.
Okay. Um. Hmm. Okay. I guess I gotta come in attacking. I hate doing this, but we're here.
All right.
And what do I want to do here? Okay, we're just gonna go for it. Try Leaping Lilac.
Oh boy.
Trigger Bloomcaster. Targeting your Surly Stalker for sure.
All right. I think I am okay with this resolving.
Okay. He dies. I get a 1/1. This comes in. This makes a token. And I have a single 2/2 attacking you currently.
Yes. See. Yep. I'm good to go to damage.
Okay. Take 2.
Cool.
I was very nervous about that turn.
Well, you have the boon of protection, so.
How would you know that? Yeah,
All
I think
right.
the only counterspell in the game. Well, there's like 2 that could have gotten me, but
Yeah.
I have no deployment.
Okay, sweet. I will start off with Flourishing Flora, and
Uh-oh.
then Warbloom Herald trigger, and then Blowhaven Elder. Another
Man,
trigger.
if you had the Bloomcaster, your deck would be disgusting.
Yes.
Like, jeez. Okay. Scary, but we'll make do.
Cool.
Okay. So that turn went way better than I expected, which I'm pretty happy about. This turn I'm looking to set up a Minor Kraken. It's pretty nice against the things they have, especially like resetting the Flora. And we're gonna have initiative next turn. So I like that. Um, Corrupting Blight. I could steal their Glowhaven Elder and really hit in for some damage, but then they'll get it back, so I don't know if I love that. Dreadwave Devourer is pretty good to have, just in case things get really crazy, because they have initiative here. Rebalance is pretty bad against them now, because they're going to start making tokens, I imagine. That's what their deck does. Overwhelm I can use to kill something small. So I kind of like that. Boon of Protection is nice defense. Maybe... I mean, the Dreadwave Devourer is sick. But maybe it's a little much because the play here is going to be like Minor Croc and Organic Exchange. That's a little expensive. Okay, I'm ready.
Cool. I will be bottoming 2 and getting no resources.
Okay, I'm going to get a wood and a shard.
Cool. And then I have haste. 2 triggers on Flourishing Flora.
Okay, I see what's happening. Let's do this.
Yep, I'm coming over.
Okay.
Deciding how I want to.
So Dream Tender has evasive, so it requires 2 blockers. And this can become arbitrarily large or small. But this is the most important thing for me to kill or steal. I think this is the highest value. Although this taking my Minor Kraken is pretty rough if that happens.
I think I'm going to go like this. So I have a Warbloom Herald trigger.
Yeah, this is so much damage.
Yes.
Warbloom Herald. I don't think there's anything I can really do to stop that. So Herald triggered resolves.
Cool.
We could probably just use
Yeah, I think I'll just do that.
this to like
keep it
remember
around.
that he's there.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything before blocks or counterattacks?
I am good with blocks and counterattack.
Okay. Um.
I see my mic arm arriving out my window right now.
Oh man, just a little bit
Weird.
late.
I know, so close.
Okay. I think gotta count my mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm gonna start things off by attempting. You have 3 mana, 2 cards. Yeah, let's try an organic exchange. Trading my flower for your Glowhaven Elder.
Cool. I will respond with a unstable refactor.
Targeting the
Little
flower.
1/1.
I will Boon of Protection the refactor.
Yep, I'm cool with that resolving.
Okay.
And then yeah, we can do the whole thing.
Okay. Then All my things get +2/+2, or +1 was 1, sorry. And your things get +1/+0, so still scary. I think I can't let this go through. And then Lilac will block here. That will only, no, that will kill both, right? Because the Glowhaven.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, I'll block like this.
All right. I'm good to go to resolution.
Okay, so I take 1, 2, 4, 5 damage.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Lilac dies. That dies. This was just a counter. Ooh,
Well,
okay.
anything after combat?
Nothing after combat.
Cool.
Deployment, I'll just play Minor Kraken.
All right. I think I will play Prickly Protector.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. Draw 4. Okay, Megadeth is great. Jelly's huge here. I think we kind of turned the corner on this specific game. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better about this. Arcane Concentrator. It's probably late for Channeled Amalgam. And I actually don't think I need this or Slink, but I can go like Jelly, Megadeth Concentrator here. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna trade for mana this turn.
I will not be trading for mana resources, I guess. I do have haste, though. I'm going to do Accelerated Germination.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, let's see what we can do. You have 1 card. We're rolling in. Do I keep the flower? Flower's a 2/2. Okay, I will. Prickly Protector is currently a 4/5.
That's right.
But I can bounce a thing and then kill a thing, so he'll still be big. I think we're just running in. We'll see what happens.
All right.
So Minor Kraken trigger. And I think I will just bounce the Prickly Protector.
Cool. I'm good with that going to resolution.
Yeah, that works. Then I will attempt. Oh, actually, yeah. I'm okay going to blocks at this point. Or counterattacks.
Yep. I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
We'll
that's what I
go-
figured.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'll take my lumps.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Cool. Healed half of my life.
Over here, I'm taking currently 5.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Cool.
And then we're going to go Megadeth and Arcane Concentrator.
Nice. I'm going to go Noxious Spore Fiend. Actually, let's order this correctly. I'm going to put my Flourishing Flora on a 1/1.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then
that
I'm
makes
going
sense.
to Noxious Flourish Fiend and Prickly Protector. So
All
two
right.
counters.
Or initiative. Ooh, okay. Frosted Denial here is very good because I have so much more mana. I think the one way my opponent gets back into this is with a big spell. So finding my counter magic to like keep my Megadeth Kraken alive is huge. The downside is these are both one-eye attack triggers, so they're not that great defensively, but I think that's okay. I just have like all good interaction here. I can go like Jelly, recall Jelly, a lot of good stuff. But their board, let's see, it's 14 to 20. I think the biggest thing that I have is the mana advantage. Like my opponent's board is pretty scary. They have all
I
these
did put back
1/1s and
2.
stuff.
I just did it before you noticed.
Oh,
But
okay. Yeah, I'm just putting back 2, no mana.
cool. No mana here either. We don't even need mana in this deck.
Yeah, your deck is all. I mean, Prickly Protector is so sick. I love this card
Yeah.
so much.
Stick. I love the art too. New art is so good.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool. I will be sending.
Yep.
Decide how. Yeah, I think I'm okay with straight line.
Yeah, straight line seems reasonable. Um, Okay, let's get this started, I guess.
Yep.
We're gonna start with the jelly.
Cool. That does not currently kill.
Sorry, on the
Okay, sweet.
Spore Fiend. Yeah, we'll do it on the Spore Fiend. That will trigger both Concentrator and Bloomcaster.
Yeah. I do have a response. I'm going to Aberrant Stat Weaver on this flower.
Ah. You have 3 mana? Okay. I will Frosted Denial for 4 here. Sorry, I'm having trouble tapping my mana.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, well, Frosted Denial for 4 on the Stat Weaver.
Yep, that's okay. So I'll draw my card. Go ahead and erase this as well. Sweet. I am good with all of this resolving now.
Okay, so I'll make a 1/1 and a 3/3
You also get a jelly.
and a jelly. Do this. I want to make an axolotl, even though that's not technically his unit type.
Yeah. I don't think there is an arcane or an alien, so I think you're
There
good to make
is in the token pack,
well.
I just haven't put it all in here.
Okay. Yeah, because we have the old bananas too.
Yeah. Yeah, the new banana is so much better, but it's okay.
Yeah, it is. It is very good.
Okay.
Cool. So this is dead as well.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else before blocks?
No, I'm good to go to blocks.
Okay, let's go here, here, here. This flower is a 3/3 currently.
Yes.
Here, here. Keep this around. And I guess send it over here. Oh, geez.
Somehow that one's upside down. Nice.
Okay.
Cool.
That's what I will do.
Yeah. This is not going to go great for me. I am good with it resolving though.
Okay. So this flower dies.
Yeah.
Is that the only thing? Jeez.
Oh,
Okay. I think
the
this.
jelly dies too. That does survive.
Oh. Oh yeah, jelly dies as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Then over here, 10. I mean, that is lethal currently.
Yeah.
I will decline to use Minor Crockett's ability.
Cool. You do create a poison 5.
Yeah.
Which I will attempt to download.
Oh, okay. So I can play this on my own thing to sort of deny you the ability to choose what I'm targeting, right?
Yes, I guess so, because you're not currently playing it. And so, well, it says I gain control of target token. I don't know. I guess you're the creator. You can decide how it works, but I would think that if I gain control, then I get it. But maybe you can respond by using the token.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like you target this, and then in response to you trying to steal it, I can kill something.
So really, I can only do this to respond to your poison.
Yeah, that would
makes
be
sense to me.
like the best case, or steal like a token in play, essentially.
Yeah, I guess if that's the case, then I'd essentially do the same thing by stealing a token. So I'm just going to steal the token.
Okay. Yeah.
But then you're gonna. I guess I have to do that. You're still gonna be able to kill it before block. So I don't think there's any way to get out of it.
Yeah, because I would poison the flower, and then we would go to damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
And that's Xaxes. So
GG.
nice.
Intense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Bloomcaster is pretty good against stopping the aggro start if I can't deal with it. I did have the unstable refactor to kill it earlier, but I knew that your deck ran stuff like Megadeth and Mountain Kraken that I had to deal with, so I held on to it. Not sure if it was correct or not, but
Yeah, it's hard to say. I was holding Boon of Protection was I think the only counter spell I actually had. And is that what I used to counter that? Oh, that went into my bin, didn't it? Yeah. Oh no, Frosted Denial too. Actually, if I don't Frost the Denial against the this thing, super scary as well.
yeah, you're definitely in a rougher shape. But I think you're still ahead in that case.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice, sweet deck. I love this Silo deck a lot. You also have some of the really cool stuff like Rebalance and Invasive Species. So that's definitely my style of deck. I think it's very cool.
Yeah, I love it too. I was gonna do that, like turn 2, but then you played this thing, and I was like, well, if I give you an invasive species, you just sacrifice it.
Yeah, that's a pretty good counter to that.
Yeah. So then I pivoted, and it
Nice.
worked out. Yeah, good game. Thanks for
Pretty cool
playing.
game.
And
Yeah, thanks.
you have a YouTube channel as well, so I'll link that in the description if people want to see. You didn't record this half, but anything else in the future.
That's right. Yeah, I've been cleaning up my setup a little bit. My um, videos were a little quiet, and they're also like widescreen and so I just cleaning those things up. So looking to record some games soon.
Sounds good. All right. Thank you everyone for watching. See you next time. All right, playing a game here against Shady Shores, and we can roll to decide initiative. Would you like odd or even?
I'll take odd.
Okay, roll. All right.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna let you have the initiative to start with.
Sick. Good luck.
Sweet.
Okay. This start, we have a spawning ground start, which I kind of like. I can also go turn 1 slink, plus like recall or something. Also pretty good. I could stay essentially like mono water for the early game and just ditch both of these, which I don't hate. I think turn 1 slink or turn 1 rippleback skulker are both pretty nice. Sets me up for a surely stalker minor kraken. Yeah. You know what? I'll go turn 1 slink, and then if my opponent tries to kill it, I can slime beast, ambush, and or recall. And we can stay mono water. Cool. I'm ready.
I'm ready as well.
Okay. I'm just gonna use the shorthand that the cards are next to my deck when I'm ready.
Cool.
I'm gonna get 2 water.
Nice. Totally forgot what you drafted.
It's water and wood.
Oh, nice. I hope.
The draft went well. I have no haste, by the way.
I have no haste either.
All right, we're just gonna play slink.
I was thinking Hooba Pawn.
I cut Hoobapan. I actually specifically called out that I don't love Hoobapan.
Oh, interesting.
I know it's fighting words.
It's you're calling out my boy there.
You know, just doing what I can.
Damn.
Okay, so we have Overwhelm to deal with the Earthbound Replicator. We'll see what my opponent has. If they have Invigorate, so I'm gonna want to deal with that, right? I have Rebalance, Overwhelm, Recall to deal with that. Rippleback Skulker feels a little bit late. Spawn Tenders for the later game, and I guess I don't necessarily need Rebalance because I'm trying to stay mono water for as long as I can. That makes staying like it's kind of sick in this game. You can pick one element, like your deck could be multiple elements, but you can stay one element for part of or the entire game if you want to. Like I'm 2 elements, but I could play a full game just as mono water and get the benefits of doing that, which is so fun. Okay, I'm also ready.
Cool. I'll be grabbing 2 red.
Ooh, okay. I'm just taking water in a shard.
Nice.
Bring it on.
I'm ready for you to come to me.
Okay, okay. I can accept that. I will attack you with a slink.
Dun dun dun. Okay, can I move to blocks?
Yep.
Hiya.
Okay. I'm willing to go to damage.
I'm also willing to go to damage.
Okay. Damage happens. That's
Nice.
okay. Regroup.
Before regroup happens.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to invigorate my dude.
There we go.
Another copy enters the stack, and I will be invigorating your dude.
Invigorating my dude. That makes sense to me. So this would draw you 2 cards, which is the scary thing. You have 4 cards in hand?
I do indeed.
Okay, let's attempt a recall here.
I was hoping you specifically did not have recall. Yes, I'll let that happen.
Okay, so we each lose 2. Link goes back. This goes away. And I have nothing until deployment.
Okay, neither do I. I'm up first on deployment.
Yes.
Just gotta play an oracle.
Yep, that works. We're just gonna go another slink.
That makes sense to me.
Okay, my initiative. Draw 4. Okay, So that went kind of poorly because I really wanted to get Minor Kraken down that turn. So maybe I was supposed to wait. My opponent played it really well by invigorating my unit because I really wanted to be able to like overwhelm and kill their thing, but I had to use recall to stop that. So well played by them. Against a fire deck, I like having phytochemical. It might be a little late for Bloomcaster. I mean, I kind of want to like overwhelm the Neckaridge Oracle. Maybe I don't need any of these. Let's just ditch these 3 and stay mono water. I think that makes sense to me. All the good cards in my deck are water. Okay, staying mono water still.
Okay, going into triple earth.
Ooh,
I
okay.
think we have the exact opposite feeling on cards right now.
Yeah. Okay. Triple Earth. Interesting. Okay, I will attack with a Slink.
Gotcha. Can I move to blocks?
I would like that to not happen. But I don't know how much say I have in the matter. I'm gonna attempt to overwhelm the Nectaridge Oracle.
Interesting. Hmm.
I have 5 cards in hand currently.
Right, it does check your hand, not mine.
Yeah, the other one, the virus checks your hand.
Well, this would be very, very awkward. You have 5 cards in hand?
Yes. So overwhelm gives it -1 for each card in my hand, which is why my hand size matters. But I'm at 5, so I can play 2 cards here and still kill it.
Oh, this guy doesn't have augment.
Yeah, he does not. He used to, and it was just way too strong.
Yeah, I don't remember when that happened. I honestly thought it had graft. Yeah, I will let that happen.
Okay, he's gone. Can I slink you is the question.
Yes, you may.
Okay, take 2 and I draw. Cool, I'm down to go to deployment if you are.
I am too.
Okay. We're gonna go... Hang on, let me think about this. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play a Minor Kraken in my deployment with... I will graft and overwhelm to it.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm just gonna drop a little dude.
Also is a lot.
He's just a little boy.
Okay, so the unit my opponent played is a 10-15 that enemies gain +2/+2. Currently, the only card in my hand that can deal with this dude is Pull Under, but I'm sort of hoping, like, my board's very strong. This recalls units with 5 or less defense, which this is way too big for that. So I'm kind of hoping my opponent does nothing and I can go like Arcane Concentrate or Channeled Amalgam this turn. Jelly feels kind of bad against their deck in general, but it does trigger the Concentrator, but so does Frosted Denial or Pull Under. And there's a lot of cheap things that Jelly can kill that's kind of nice. I guess I could also just double block, right? This will be a 7/5, and this will be 4/5. Also, if he just doesn't attack, it's fine with me too. I think double my power and defense. I think I'm just gonna get rid of this. Okay, I'm ditching 3, just staying mono water actually.
Nice. You're going to have a lot more cards than me. That is for sure.
Yeah. So I'll get water shard. All right,
Okay, mug out.
do your worst.
Attack.
Okay, this is interesting. This is exciting. Anything before blocks or counterattacks?
Okay, cool. Minor Kraken is still only a when I attack trigger.
Yeah, unfortunately. I kind of regret
Yeah.
putting overwhelm on that because I will have to
Yeah.
shrink something.
You will have to kill one of your own units if you attack with Minor Kraken.
Well, I can target something and bounce it, and then also target it with the minus. So I have to bounce one of my own things at least.
Okay, it will be removed regardless.
Yeah. But yeah, can I block or counterattack here?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Let me think. 15 defense is so much.
It does require you to have at least 11 power
Yeah.
if you double block.
He's a 10-15. If I double block, Minor Kraken doesn't trigger, but I would do 4 plus 5 is 9. Still not enough.
Add the slink, you get another 4.
Yeah. But there's that. Okay, let's try it. I'll attempt to pull under the Colossus.
Dun dun dun. Yeah, I'll let that resolve.
Okay, Colossus down. I could put him on my units now, just saying.
That is true. Now, before you move to attacks,
Okay.
I'm just going to play a meteor shower.
Don't love that. That will kill all of my stuff.
Only fair. You have ruined my fun every turn.
Yep, okay, my
Time
stuff
to get
dies.
revenge.
Link goes to the bin, and Kraken is erased. Well played. Your deployment.
Thank you. Just going to play a Smoldering Inferno.
Ooh, okay. Like that. We're gonna go Arcane Concentrator.
Ooh, Tortuga. Is that one Tortuga?
I think it was Tortigo, like
Okay.
3 years ago.
Was it? There's no way. My turtle has been gone for that long?
It's been a long well, I don't know when I swapped it. I can check the history.
We could do it after the game, but
Yeah, that
I
sounds
love my
good.
turtle.
Well, we have Tides of the
I'm not gonna
Cosmos
lie,
plus
I stopped
Concentrator.
playing him the moment he was not a turtle anymore.
He's still really, really good.
I can't play him unless he's a turtle
Yeah, that makes sense.
for turtle reasons.
So, I Boon of Protection is good, but I think the value of staying one element is very high here. I can ditch
I
this. I can
can't
ditch
believe this is actually gonna come up in a
Whispering
game.
Mantid.
I drafted these cards. I'm like, that'd be pretty cool if that happens.
I'm excited to see it. I have 2 plays. One is great but super risky, and one is less great and less risky. And
I'd say do the risky.
I think we all know which one I'm going for.
Yeah.
I just have to decide what I'm getting rid of
Oh
as
wait,
a
no, I
last
should go for
card.
Earth. Forgot, I do have some cool things at 4 domain.
I mean, Jelly in this thing is pretty nice, but Tides of the Cosmos with Arcane Concentrator is also just so sick. But I think we'll just play it safe. I think Frosted Denial is losing its applicability. I mean, he could go for a big wildfire or something, but Slime Beast is a great way to keep this alive. So I am gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna bottom 3, just stick in mono water.
Wait. Come at me.
Yeah, might as well. Bop.
Alright, I'm ready for that Tides of the Cosmos.
I decided against it. We're just gonna try a jelly.
Oh, how dare thee?
It's
How
like
could you
so
do that to
risky
me?
to go for Tides of the Cosmos here.
But it would be so sick.
I could do it next turn though. It's fine.
Oh, that's not cool. Gotta do it this turn, man. Alright.
Okay, jelly. I'll make a 3/3,
3/3.
and I'm gonna
Take
use
3.
the axolotl here. Yeah, you take 3. That's all I got. Deployment. We're gonna go channeled amalgam, and I'm gonna augment the slink. Oh my gosh, why is tapping mana so hard? I'm gonna augment slink onto the 3/3.
Damn. And a challenge amalgam? That's sick.
See, now when
I
I Tides of the
just
Cosmos, it's
I
even...
just have a tiny guy.
Oh
Tiny
jeez.
boy.
Okay.
He's just a tiny boy. Don't worry about him.
Oh, but you have initiative, so you have to guess where all my units are
I
gonna
don't
be.
have to guess. I could just move over there.
But then I could attack away, right?
Yeah.
So there's some guessing.
Well, I mean, then I get to hit you in the face,
Yeah, that's true.
and I like hitting you in the face.
Okay.
No offense.
For this, I think I'm just gonna do this. Brip will help me know Tides of the Cosmos is clear. I'm particularly scared of Flame Shield by my opponent. So that's why I'm kind of avoiding anything. Okay. Still getting water.
Get an earth.
Bring it on, friend.
Bring it down. Hiya. Slapping you in the face here, and then do I bring this guy over with him? That is the question.
18
Give him
defense.
18 toughness.
That's pretty good.
18 toughness is pretty fun. For the memes, for the dreams, I will bring him over.
Okay. I have to do something that makes me so sad, but it is for the safety of the world.
No,
First, I will brip you.
no,
Trigger the
brother, why?
concentrator and amalgam.
Okay. Uh, I'm gonna attempt to squish
Squish
your
uh
amalgam.
my channeled amalgam in response to brip.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
just
let's
gonna deal 17 to your face.
because it does have piercing, yes. Okay. I will
I'm so sad.
attempt I mean that's actually really sick.
Yeah, I was gonna have such a fun time there. I brought it for this specific interaction. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna get all three of these cards.
I guess I'll explain this to the viewers because people might be new. So Runebringer has piercing, which says excess damage from it carries over essentially. And then Rampart Guardian doubles its defense. So instead of 9, it's 18. And then Squish says target ally deals damage equal to its defense. So Runebringer's the one doing 18 damage to my 1/1 channeled amalgam currently. And the remaining 17 would carry over to me. I'm going to attempt to ambush my channeled amalgam
Yeah,
in response to that.
you got it.
Okay, so he comes back. That will fizzle the Squish.
It does get fizzled.
Actually, I think I need to look it up. I don't know if it fizzles or if it just doesn't do anything. It does one of the two. In this case, it's the same.
Um, I don't know. I know it will attempt to at least still target.
Yeah. Anyway, that's for me to figure out for later.
All right, here is my hand, which is what makes me so sad right now.
Arc Lightning Soul Tithe. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Could you be a bro and not bother them either?
Sure. You can have them both.
Sweet.
Arcane Concentrator will make a 3/3 here. So what you're saying is I could have resolved the Tides of the Cosmos,
Yeah, you could have.
and I just
Now you
didn't.
can't. Should have done the non-coward thing. I'm just saying.
It's true. I think you said you had Flame Shield, so I was scared of it.
I do have flame shield.
Also, Return to Nature would get me pretty hard here as well. Okay, so you have an 8/9 that wipes the board.
And you have an ambush predator in hand. Because you let me keep arc.
Yes, I did let you keep Arc Lightning. I forgot about that. It's fine. What's the worst that could happen? Oop. Okay, so I'm gonna counterattack. I'll figure out my formation later.
Okay.
First, we're gonna resolve this battle. I'll take 8
Yes, sir.
down to 20.
And then after combat trigger happens, let's see what counter you got for this.
Full tide the Runebringer.
Yes.
Honestly, I'm fine with it.
Okay, sweet. At least don't get to die.
Yeah,
That's fun.
I should have taken that one.
I asked you to be a bro and you were a bro, so
I trusted you blindly, and both of the cards were very relevant in your hand.
yeah, I figured you had to make a choice. Well, all three of them were because I also had squish.
Yeah, I just didn't
Um,
want you having Flame Shield, for reasons.
for tides.
I just wanted Ties in the Cosmos.
Okay. Um,
Okay, so over here you have Arc Lightning, which does 6.
yeah.
I guess I'll explain the Soul Tithe. You can use it to counter your own effects, which is like the main application. So he stopped his Runebringer from wiping his own board.
Okay. I will do the really, really obvious play.
Well, I need
Um,
to set my formation first. I
okay.
don't know if there's any way I can really play around it.
I think I could help you out there, but I don't think I will. I am kind of behind.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So you can kill 2 3s. You can go Concentrator and an Axolot. Or you can go Axolot, Axolot. Or you can go Lurking Slime Bleach Brit, but then you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I will do it like this.
Okay. I will again do the obvious play of arc lightning targeting the axolotl.
Okay, so this has Electric, which lets him basically spread excess damage of the Arc Lightning. So he can kill axolotl, and there's 3 excess damage, which could kill this, the Brip, or the Jelly, and that's it. So yeah, that happens. Do your worst.
Okay. I will be killing this, and because of the way that adjacency works, I cannot go into Brip and Jelly.
Right. Yeah,
So
because you have
I
to
will be
draw a
killing
straight line.
the Brip as well.
Okay, so these die. This one is erased. Jelly moves up. This goes here, and you take 10, 16.
Oh, I take 16.
Okay, deployment. I mean, the fact that you're still alive is actually crazy. I'm gonna be honest.
Thank you. I'm gonna play Static Courier. He's
Okay.
an old dude that has never seen play.
Oh, he's so good though. Put him on your.
I like him, but it's been a while.
It's been a while
Only
since
this
someone has
double
played him.
powers, but it does not double power.
Yeah, there will be eventually. Then you can have powerful and double power. I just have
Yeah,
channeled amalgam for turn,
got it.
and it's my initiative now. Yeah. Draw 4. So this goes on the bottom. We're gonna reshuffle these here. So there's 3 I have to reshuffle. Shuffle. This is there. Draw 3. Okay, so feeling pretty comfortable now. Do I have the mana to Dreadwave Devour a Flame Shield? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do if I put back mana. So here we go. This is the most mana I've had in a game in a long time. Okay, Water Shard. Ditching 3 to get some mana. Because obviously I need more mana.
Do you just have a mono water deck?
No, my deck is 2 elements. I'm just ditching all the wood elements because it functions as mono water. The wood package is like a whole separate game plan against other archetypes.
That's kind of nuts. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I had that much freedom.
Yeah, this
I
draft went
had
really well for me.
I had like 26 playables,
Jeez.
so that's why I'm playing Static Courier in the main.
I think he's good.
He might be. It's just been a while.
Yeah.
All right, come at me.
We're going in. You're at 7. I think straight line formation is advisable.
Yep. I don't know if you have the whale, but if you have the whale, that's woof, woof.
Before blockers.
Okay.
Actually, do you need to do something to survive? If you block here, here, and here, you take 4.
Yeah, I can survive.
Okay. I guess then I will Tides of the Cosmos for 8.
Okay. I will go ahead and spend 2 to put Skybreaker on Static Courier.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. I guess. Okay, so let me think about this. So the Tides of the Cosmos triggers Arcane Concentrator and Amalgam here.
Yes, it does.
So if you Skybreaker, you don't get the Fireball.
I believe I will. It negates all spell effects.
Well,
Doesn't
so
negate any.
Skybreaker erases him, it doesn't sacrifice.
Okay. I was not aware of that. Can I do this then?
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
I thought this would be an instant way of me getting the fireball, I'm not gonna lie.
It normally would, but it was too strong if you could like play it, negate everything, bring it back, negate everything.
Oh, the Skybreaker?
Yeah.
I just thought death effects would trigger if something is augmented still.
It does, but it doesn't say it doesn't sorry, my voice is going. It doesn't say sacrifice me, it says erase me. So it's not a death effect.
When could you ever when would it matter if you erased him versus sacrificing him? Because he's always augmented, right? Oh,
You could just play him,
yeah,
sacrifice him, then augment him.
that makes sense.
Yeah. I think in the future I could probably make him unstable, and then it would be a sacrifice, and that would be more clean. So I might like
Well, unstable means if he gets bounced, he gets deleted, right?
I believe yeah, if he just leaves play, he dies. Anyway, so you're putting that on the Guardian.
Yeah. Well, it's on the stack, I guess.
Yeah. So you do that.
And also, just gonna Do that for the viewers real quick.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I know my jellyfish.
I will let this resolve as much as I hate to lose my tides.
Okay, sweet. Now that it has resolved,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and flame shield.
Okay. That was very well played.
Thank you.
Because now you get to keep your dude, and you would get a fireball, which can kill the jelly, and then Runebringer.
Can also kill the amalgam.
Yeah. I guess I have to do this. It kind of sucks, but I think it's gonna Dreadwave Devour the Flame Shield.
And I will sacrifice the Rampart Guardian
Yes. So this gets negated. Tides gets negated.
and Flame Shield gets
Flame
negated.
Shield gets negated.
You still get these triggers
I
though,
still get a big amalgam here.
which won't really matter too much because it's gonna get absolutely murderlated by the Runebringer.
I think you might die here is the only reason why it matters.
I don't think so. I think I can do this, right?
And that's 8 damage still.
Is that 8 damage? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh no. Oh no. Was there anything I could do to prevent this?
Honestly, I think you
Unfortunately.
played it like perfectly. Like I thought I was winning, and that was like it's still really close here.
Uh,
If I
if
think
you're if you're looking, dude, freaking, what's it called? Was thing. Or if
honestly, I
this
think
worked,
if this worked how you wanted it to, you would like not only survive but win this.
yeah, because you'd get board wiped, and we'd both be out of cards, except you have one card, and I have flexible mana. That's about it.
Yeah, I have a Lilac. You would go
Uh,
to, let me think. So if you do that, you fireball, you kill the slime beast, you block this, you take 5, so you'd be at 2 life.
and
And
then you would be at what, like, because I could block something else.
like jelly hit me for
You'd be at like
7,
13.
13 to 2. And the last card in my hand was Leaping Lilac.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
GG, that was insane actually.
Considering I did not have almost any recursive plays at all, I'm kind of impressed.
Also considering that you said your deck is not great, like
I
yeah.
could show you my deck. It's very funny.
Okay. I'm gonna
Um,
end the video here.
yeah.
Just for the viewers, but I definitely want to see the deck. So thank you so much for watching. See you next round. All right, I'm here for round 1, playing against Lord of Karanda, my at this point regular adversary.
Yeah, it seems to be having quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll just get right into it. Let's roll for initiative. Odd or even?
All right, I'll take even.
Okay. Odd. I will start with initiative this time.
Okay, wait. Draw open your hand.
Good luck.
You too.
Okay. Let's see this hand. Well, I do have a couple options actually. I can go. I can go Spawning Ground plus Ralph. That's pretty nice. I unfortunately cannot go Spawning Ground plus Whispering Mantid. I could just go Channeled Amalgam. Getting this in play is like really good. I could also just go Spawning Ground and not play Ralph. I have Rebalance. My opponent's gonna have initiative next turn, and I'll have Rebalance with Channeled Amalgam. I can also go Brip Boon of Protection, which is also kind of nice. Alternatively, if I go Spawning Ground Ralph, and the next turn I go Rippleback Skulker Channeled Amalgam, this can kill stuff, so Skulker's more likely to hit. So I kind of like that. So I don't think I want Whispering Mantid. I like Boon of Protection. Rebalance is good. I could also just not take Ralph here, just turn 1 Spawning Ground. I actually like that. Let's do that. Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I'm going to get double wood.
I'm going to get fire, earth.
Nice. Okay, I have no haste.
I have haste.
Ooh.
I'll play Cinder Scuttler.
Okay, Cinder Scuttler. When you do combat damage to me, opponent, if I'm in your bin, recall me. Pretty sick.
I'm gonna go to combat.
Okay.
I'll swing.
Um, I think I'm just gonna play rebalance.
No way. You got rebalance?
I would like your one drop.
Yeah, you got him.
Thank
Oh my
you.
goodness. All right, all right. I'll play an enigmatic order in deployment.
Gotcha. Ooh, okay. Good to know. Well, that went pretty well. Didn't even have to play a spawning ground. My opponent gets the initiative, and my plan here is to just trying to play a Megadeth probably. Take care of the enigmatic warder. I can also go channeled amalgam spewing mushroom. So I definitely want to take double water, so we're gonna have to pitch quite a few cards here. At this point, I think we've kind of passed the time when spawning ground is like what we want to be doing. Kind of same with Slink. I like the card a lot, but I think actually maybe
All right, bottom 4.
I think Skulker's a little bit closer to what we want than Slink here. Then I love channeled amalgam. I don't love Brip. Frosted Nile's nice. I think amalgam's gonna be great later. So like if I could do this turn, it's pretty good. So maybe I just ditch the Skulker. Okay, I'm bottoming 4 as well.
Okay.
Sorry, it is your initiative because I started with it, right?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. The haste threw me off. I guess I pass it back to you. All right, bottom 4. I'll get double metal.
Okay, I'll get double water. Okay, any attacks?
No attacks.
All right, we're coming in. Boom.
No blocks.
Okay, damage. We did
2.
it. That's all I got.
All right. 2 for flux constructor.
Very nice.
Then 2 for self-assembly to make a 2/2 robot. Flux Constructor makes it a 3/3 robot.
That's a problem. Have I ever told you how I think Cinder Scuttler is really bad?
And how Shady thinks it's one of the most broken cards in the entire game.
Yeah, it's really interesting how polarizing this card is. Like,
Yeah.
I have never like played this card and been like, I'm happy. Like, I stole it from you and that's fine. But
I'm also not happy when I play it most of the time too.
yeah, but I don't know. Well, in the comments, let me know. Do you like Cinder Scuttler? I'm not mad about it here. I'm scared of what you're doing though.
Yeah, it's just a flux resonator. It doesn't do anything great.
Yeah, what bad things could happen there?
It's not like I have robots.
I guess we're just gonna. Oh, never mind. I can't. Okay, ignore
Oh
me.
yeah, you can't. It's triple.
Yeah, I'm learning. I'm not cheating. Okay.
All right. Well, you don't have it on initiative here, so that's good for me.
Man, I messed that up.
No, you got it now.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, the plan was to play Megadeth and then attack with it the following turn.
Mm-hmm.
But I also wanted to. We're not revealing what I was planning.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so for this turn, man, yeah, having Megadeth here would be so sick, but it's okay. I have other things. Jelly's really good. Pull Under can like steal the Flux Resonator and stop that from happening, but I think I'd rather save Pull Under to deal with whatever they graft self-assembly onto. That's going to be the high value target. So we're going to try and set up our turn to like make that happen. Big Frosted Denial here with Channeled Amalgam will be nice. If there's any world where I can phytochemical to grow the Spewing Mushroom would also be pretty good. I think it's a little bit late for Corrupting Blight, but it is kind of funny that I can steal their Enigmatic Warder with it, actually. No, I think I'm just going to jelly that, so we'll get rid of this. Phytochemical is bad into the Warder, I guess. So I have like Jelly Pull Under, Denial Megadeth Boon. Do I want to jelly or do I want to Megadeth? I think Megadeth is probably better than Pull Under at this spot. Okay, I'm ready.
But interesting decisions with my hand.
Yep, take your time.
So much as it pains me. Oh no, you got. Yeah. This is the bottom.
Gotcha.
Bottom 3. Got my metal and a shard. All right.
Okay, I have no haste.
No haste.
Okay, we are rolling in,
Okay.
and you have a 3/3. Pretty rude, I would say.
And Spewing Mushroom trigger.
Yep, so I will attack like this, trigger the mush.
Okay. It resolves.
Okay, poison 1. Okay, Okay, you have 6 mana. I hate being the one to go first, but we're gonna start things off with a jelly.
On.
The Flux Resonator.
Okay.
Trigger Channeled
Okay.
Amalgam as well.
True. I get. Oh, it's gonna be
Oh,
a
can you
4.
promote me? I was trying to copy it to put on the stack, but I can't.
There we go.
Thanks.
Become a 4/4.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I considered augmenting that onto the spewing mushrooms. I could just start making giant poisons. That there's a chance that would have been better. I don't know.
All right. I'm gonna spend 2 to activate enigmatic order, trying to put the jelly.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Then before that resolves, spend 3 to cast Reforge the Dead.
Oh, I see. So before jelly resolves, but warder.
Yes.
Okay.
Warder resolves before jelly resolves.
3 for Reforge the Dead. I will Frost the Denial for 2.
All right. Sure. Okay. Enigmatic Warder will die.
Okay. Guy gets big.
Mm-hmm.
And then jelly killed the warder, so then he resolves.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is really big now.
Yeah, he just gets huge. I was hoping to Frost the Denial for like 7 next turn.
If I had my Reforge the Dead, I would have been fine because I would have had a 4/4 and this, and I could block with this one in front and get a 4/4 back.
Yeah, I think it totally makes sense to go for there.
Yeah.
Because I think actually that is the only counter spell that would have worked because any of the wood counter magic requires a target.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Literally
Pretty much the only thing you could have had there.
the only
I mean,
thing.
you could have done the bounce one, I guess, but
Yeah.
don't mind that if you played it. So I think I'm gonna Cinder Scuttler.
I do have a poison.
Yeah, you do. Are you still fine with that? With the poison?
I guess I have to do things before you can block, so I will just start things off by poisoning the robot. So that makes your
Sure,
life easier.
that will resolve and we'll go to a 2.
Okay.
It's a lot of damage. 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. I think I just have to take 7.
Yeah, that makes sense. You can counterattack if you want.
I guess I can. And you already played it, but you also wanted the mana, but
Yeah. I was honestly hoping you would kill my Cinder Scuttler so I could trade it for another card in the future. 4, 5, 6, 7 to
7.
you, and I take 4.
Okay.
I have no deployment.
Okay. Then regroup. I'm gonna spend 1 and play an unstable form.
Ooh. Okay. After combat,
the
select
jelly-
another unit.
Because of the jelly, I didn't have a good use. Blocking the Cinder Scuttler would have been good for that because then I could have put it on the spewing to kill the amalgam.
Yeah,
But
but
because
the
you have the
jelly.
jelly, like, jelly is so good.
I mean, jelly's really sick. It is your initiative.
This is my initiative.
Okay, that went super well. My opponent, Reforge the Dead makes perfect sense there. They do that, they get a 4/4, they trade with my amalgam. Like, that play works out so well for them 99% of the time. This is the only counter spell in the game that I could have had there to stop them because I had Boon of Protection, but this Reforge the Dead isn't targeting my stuff, essentially. Ooh. Okay, there's a lot of stuff I can do. Too late for Bloomcaster. I mean, I can go Minor Kraken Megadeth. That's pretty good. I can have Dreadwave Devour Leaping Lilac with Channeled Amalgam. That's also pretty
Gosh, I wish I
good.
drew some different cards. So I'm gonna bottom.
Yeah. This is tough, man. I think I want to do like this. And then this turn, I can either like Leaping Lilac, because he's attacking me. So Lilac seems really good with Amalgam. Man, if I could just keep all these cards, this would be so easy.
Yeah, same. So easy.
Man, this is tough. I want all of these cards so badly. Like, imagine this play. Next turn, I just go bop bop, hit him for a bunch, but then I don't have any interaction this turn, and I'm not like capitalizing on my onboard advantage that I currently have. But it is really sick, right? I could just bottom both of these, get the mana, not interact this turn unless I absolutely have to. And that would make this into a 10-10. Yeah, I think. I mean, I could just attack with these two. If they kill my stuff, that's fine because I'm doing both of these. You know what? Let's do that. Okay. And the play is basically to have this for next turn. So like this turn, I would like to do nothing. Actually, it's even better because he has to attack me first. So I can see what's happening. Ah, that makes me want Leaping Lilac so bad. Let me put these in hand. We'll never know. I could Leaping Lilac, Bloomcaster, and Boon of Protection are all possible plays here. I thought I had it, and then there's another really sick line I can make that's potentially also great.
All of my cards are good in multiple different lines. It was so hard to decide. It's just also like, do I even just bottom 2? And then it's just, it was hard.
You're gonna watch this back and see my hand, and you're gonna be like, oh my god.
I wish I was recording. I wasn't not recording this one, but man, yeah, my hand was nutty.
I'm scared. Okay, we're gonna go with my original intuition, which is gonna be get rid of Bloomcaster.
I'll get a medal and a shard.
I think Devour is a little bit greedy. And like maybe both of these is a little greedy too. And I just take one. And I think taking the poison here is probably correct. It's like a little bit awkward because I can basically either Leaping Lilac Boon or Megadeth. But this is kind of the best of both. Wait, I think it's your initiative.
No, because you were hoping to have. Oh yeah, it is my initiative.
Yeah, you counterattacked me. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm used to being the one to have to move it.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, I'm getting water and a shard. Okay.
Any haste?
No haste for me.
I'm gonna attack.
Oh, that makes sense. Anything before blocks?
Nope.
Okay. I would like.
Oh.
I don't want this dang Cinder Scuttler hanging out anymore. Yeah, let's do it like this.
All right, over here, go to damage.
Yep. We trade.
Yep.
Up.
Now, if you deal damage here.
Now, if I deal damage, I get the Scuttler back. I could have done the straight line formation, but I feel like Amalgam is keeping me safe. I will trigger the mush.
Trigger the hush mush. In response, I will attempt to body swap it with my robot.
Body swap robot mush. Do I care if I lose that?
I do get no poison. You get a poison 0, I mean.
Oh yeah, it would make it a 0/0. That's pretty rude.
Yeah.
How many cards in your hand?
Uno.
Oh, okay. Uno. Let's go Leaping Lilac.
On robot, I'm assuming.
Yeah, on robot. Trigger
robot
the
dies.
Amalgam. Okay. Then Mushroom gives a poison. I will let you go to blocks if you would like.
Yeah, block.
That makes sense. I should have done the straight line. Okay. I don't really feel the need to poison, so I'll just go to damage or whatever.
Sure. He dies.
Okay. Regroup.
I'm gonna play a bub.
Oh.
And I'm gonna put warder on the bub.
Oh, that's so bad for me.
Yeah, play him. Play out your poison.
Wow,
your
my 10-10 Amalgam seems so good here.
He's great. Your poisons are excellent. They all get redirected onto bub.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay. Well, we've got a problem. I have no place, so.
Alright, next turn.
Draw 4. That's hilarious that my opponent has bub. Okay. We have some options. Spawn Tender makes an 8/8, which can deal with bub.
Yeah,
Stalker.
you're talking to me right now.
Oh, well. Ignore the Spawn Tender info.
Okay. He doesn't have a Spawn Tender, guys.
What if that was like the sickest bluff in the history of the world?
Be pretty nice.
Yeah, thanks, Lord of Crowd, for telling me. So, Spawn Tender can deal with bub. but it's going to take a while to get there. I think Megadeth is pretty bad against a Bub who can redirect -1 counters to him because Bub ignores all stat changes. So it's like it would get counters and just nothing would happen. Bub also treats my currently 9/9 channeled amalgam as if it's a 1/1. So also don't like that. Like if I attack with Lilac channeled amalgam, he blocks with Bub. That's kind of it. I can just go for Tides of the Cosmos. I don't hate that. I could like do this. And then just get a mana Tides of the Cosmos with Boon of Protection. That's probably the play. And then I can or I could Spawn Tender and Graft as the Mushroom too. Is also really sick. Okay.
Just got a bottom one.
I'm getting more
2,
mana.
I mean. You getting more mana? Okay.
It's a big deck.
Yeah. You also have more cards than me.
Your Bub is problematic though.
He is.
My channel amalgam is very sad. What's your life total?
21.
I could do this straight line attack.
I do have initiative this turn.
No, you had it
you
last
do.
turn, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry, I've been moving it for you.
It's fine. I'm getting.
I wish I didn't have it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can block with Bub. You got 2 cards in hand. Cool stuff happening. Bring it on. Attack like this.
All right.
Before blocks.
Uh-huh.
Spewing Mushroom trigger on the stack, most importantly.
Yes.
We're playing around Interdiction Rift with our Tides of the Cosmos.
Oh my goodness, let's go. What do you get? It resolves.
Get 8 counters on Channeled Amalgam. I'm sure Bub cares about that a lot.
It's lovely counters, yeah.
Alright, what do we got off Tides? Reveal the top 8 cards.
Garbage.
That's a reshuffle.
I think you just got lethal. Not lethal, I guess, but
It's looking not bad. Notably Overwhelm pretty bad against Bub. But I could give you a Mushroom. Or I could just play Recall. I mean, taking Bub is very appealing here.
oh, come on. You had to hit 2 amazing pieces.
I think Recall is probably safer. Yeah, I'm going to go with Recall here. And Minor Kraken before the Recall, I guess. And these go on the bottom?
You can't anymore, right? Yeah, you may play them now. I always forget that. It's not, yeah. You can break the time restrictions with Tides.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Minor Kraken first.
Minor Kraken first. Yeah, that resolves.
Okay. Then Recall.
That resolves.
Okay, so we each lose 2.
We're just dead.
How much is this channel Malcolm?
I think I'm just dead, right?
18,
8, 9, 10, 11.
I mean, to be honest, I think I'm going to recall the Leaping Lilac. Just, I don't know what you have, so.
I mean, you had lethal. I've got nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, you're probably dead regardless then.
Yeah, I'll just. Yeah. I mean, no, it doesn't really matter too much. I can survive a turn, but that was my hand.
Oof. I mean, that Bub, I drew the Tides of the Cosmos. That Bub was very problematic until then.
Yeah, I'm just dead. So my plan that turn was to, if Bub survived, which I was hoping he would, because I thought most of your removal was going to be poison based.
It was. I had Mega Death was my plan.
So I was going to put Flux on Bub and then Manufacture.
Oh god. Yeah, that would have been 4/4/3/3/2/2.
He also had an attack that you could have pushed through. If you put your Leaping Lilac behind your Amalgam.
Yeah, but then I lose my Giant Amalgam, but
you still kill my Bub.
yeah. I only made this attack because I had Tides, so I was like, it's
Sure,
probably fine. But yeah, that attack would have made sense. I just want to get this dang thing.
My hand on the Agonizing turn was this. What was it? What else was it? And body swap.
Oh, jeez. I wonder if you had hardware. No, because you needed the mana to also bub, right? Like, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I didn't have the mana.
Yeah, because bub plus warder is like game over.
I wish I could have kept. I didn't have the mana to keep this hand. That would have been sick. But
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna end the video. I keep forgetting I'm recording. Thank you so
yeah.
much for watching. See you guys next round. There might be more rounds. I also might end the video. You'll find out when you're watching. See you then.
See ya.